Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel and welcome to another G-Shock unboxing and review video. Today we're gonna have a look at another 300 series G-Steel G-Shock watch. Here is the watch. This is the GST-S300G-2A1DR, a 300 series, aka a middle-sized G-Steel model. If you are new to the model, this is an alternative to the 100 series, which is pretty big. But this guy, again, not a small size. This is a middle size. But if size is your concern, this is it. Now that we know how this watch measured, I'm guessing you guys already know how this watch will fit on your wrist. But do you know how small this G-Steel is compared to the GPS arrangement? Since I have this with me, you know what? I'm gonna use this opportunity obviously to compare this G-Steel to the GPS arrangement. There are a lot of GPS arrangement fans out there, so this is for you guys. There are two versions of this watch out there. One is the Wave Scepter and one is a solar model. The Wave Scepter will be a little bit more pricier since you have extra parts being placed in the watch body, aka the Wave Scepter antenna. It's very much self-explanatory already. But if you're wondering how it looks like, or if you want to know how it was placed in the watch, I already made a disassembly video of this watch before, where I break everything out. I just showed you guys how this watch was built into the way it is, and also actually show how the gears move as well. So check that video if you want to know the details. This watch is again a royal blue 300 series G-Steel watch. As far as the watch band, on a black body, this is a layered resin G-Shock watch because we have a resin layer at the front, screwed with 4 screws at the top here to protect this mineral glass crystal of this watch. And we have a metal frame at the side of this watch. On the side is gloss finish and brush finish at the front. This part is IP plated, so that what makes this metal part looks very black, and this is the main support or frame for this watch that makes this G-Steel feels very solid. When you hold it on hand, you could squeeze this and you can actually feel the quality that Casio G-Shock put in the building of this watch, despite looking like look like a toy for some if you're new to G-Shock. But then again, if you hold it in hand, you understand what I mean. And there are more protection for the button on the side as well, which comes in resin over here to protect these 2 buttons and this 2 button as well. All 4 of them is full metal stainless steel with glossy finish. They are mid-size button and they are easy to operate as well. So that is a very nice thing to have in your watch. A user-friendly button will result in a very nice experience when you're getting one of these in your possession, which I highly recommend you guys to do because this watch is awesome if you have a small wrist and if you don't really mind on the budget. By the way, the price for this aren't as expensive anyways, just around 300 bucks. Purchase link will be down below as always. Before I get to the watch face, to the engine, to the function at all, let's go down to the watch band over here. We're gonna have a look at a royal blue watch band with G-Steel textured, sort of like a trademark. Every G-Steel have some texture at the upper part of the watch band, like so. In this case, just a dotted. I don't know why, I don't know how this fit to the G-Steel family, but this is it. Both sides go the same and everything is in matte finishing. This is the band keeper with G-Shock stamp on top there, and it comes with a stainless steel glossy buckle with Casio Vietnam sign below it. which is interesting. Not a lot of people know about this. We already have a Casio G-Shock factory in Vietnam that is constructing our G-Shock watch. I don't know what to do about this information, but there's something to point out as well. But anyway, we have more things to have a look at. For example, we have this resin body where the engine was placed at, obviously, and it was locked with this stainless steel backplate, locked with 4 screws on the sides. And just look at how good the finishing is. I mean, just so gorgeous. Look at all those circular hairline finish, and everything was etched over there with 5525 module, reference number GST-S300G, stainless steel back, Japan movement, EL case in Thailand, with 200-meter water resistance. So to summarize, this is a shock resistant analog digital watch. Not a lot of analog digital watch is shock resistant out there today, and it's also 200-meter water resistant. It features mineral glass for this crystal over here. Everything is fully protected for the glass and also the button and also the engine built in there. The engine is made in Japan, by the way, and we have 2 analog hands, one for the hour, one for the minute. Both will glow in the dark using photoluminescence. But if that aren't good enough for you, you could also press this button over here to glow the LED light in white colorway with afterglow either 1.5 or 3.0 seconds. So that's pretty cool with auto light feature as well. So you got your timekeeping covered at any time of the day, which makes this watch very practical for most of you guys out there. I already talked about the module in a separate video. If you want to know the details, check that video out where I demonstrate everything. But in this video, I'm just gonna quickly run through on all of them, which is, first of all, we're gonna have a look at the world time, 48 cities, 31 time zones. Next, we're gonna have a stopwatch, and then we're gonna have a look at a countdown timer. We also have 5 alarm with snooze and signal function, and we will go back to home time. The big feature of the GST-S300 series is that you have this function called the hand retraction function that allows you to have a look at those 3 digital display whenever the analog hands is blocking your view. And just like that, it's pretty cool, right? I mean, just looking at the hands movement alone is pretty mesmerizing already. Let's just look at how gorgeous it is. They have 3 digital display, obviously, to display different things. And if you look closely, you also have a battery indicator as well. Since this watch is solar equipped, you're gonna need that. Just, I mean, for information, obviously, you're gonna need to know how much power that you have left in this watch. Since this is a solar model, you don't necessarily need to swap the battery at all. From my experience, this could last you over 20 years. Depending on how you use it, obviously, sometimes you're gonna need to replace the gasket for water resistant, and that's pretty much it, really. There are tons more incredible feature that was built into this watch that, you know what, I feel pretty bad. I'm actually spoiling all of this to you guys, but I really need to show this to make sure you guys know what you're getting or before you purchase this watch, and here it is. Incredible details that I don't think you guys gonna see if you look at poster photo online or from any watch store at all. Those are something little things that you will experience as you're wearing this watch throughout the day. All this incredible silverish index and hands ring around the digital display will reflect like brilliantly. And you know what, enough talking, let me show you guys how this watch gonna fit in my 15 centimeter circumference wrist. I believe I already shared to you guys this as well in my previous unboxing and review video on the black and red version. This is similar thing again, except it came in blue, and in my opinion this blue version looks a little bit more stylish, a little bit more formal compared to the red version, which looks a little more casual. I mean, just look at that. Look at how cool it looks. It fits just nice sitting on my wrist over here. So if you have skinny wrist, don't worry about it. The fitting is also pretty good. Well, not pretty good. This is really good actually. Barely any gap at all down there, and the watch band is also comfortable as well. And again, it's gonna grab a lot of attention due to the just slightly bigger size compared to the usual watch brand out there in analog and digital. And then again, those extra size is important for you to have those shock resistant structure, and for Casio to be able to add in a lot of incredible feature that most watch out there just don't have. Alright guys, that's all that I have to share right now. I hope you guys found this short video useful, informative, and entertaining as well. To be honest, I am not at my best state of health today. And also I need to point out, just in case you are noticing a lot of mess going on in the background, I'm currently moving out to a new place again. So excuse all the mess in the background, guys. Thank you very much for watching again. This is G-Shock High Fashion channel, and